Hey, well, at least Lubomira can bleed you.
Just no discard.
All right, unlock. I got fame here.
Oh my god, it's corpses.
I got a corpse.
Oh, fuck. I lied.
I know you're blocky, Steve. This is likely going to have to deal with the Nos Antes. I think they're going to wreck Mark. And I don't necessarily feel like we need to butt heads just yet. But if you want to, we can.
No, for right now, I'm gonna focus on forward. If you're gonna focus on backward, that sounds excellent to me.
Well, I mean, I'm not focusing on. I'm focusing on getting. I have a feeling that my getting set up is going to be a situation that is helpful to the table, because I think that's going to swing through. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
If you start to feel a little bit spooky, then I'll start calling out what I did last time. So,
oh God, so many things in this hand that this blood doll is going to get discarded and moved to the bottom of my deck.
I wish I could use Inside Dirt on the fucking corpses.
All right, there we go.
Unlock. Master, let's throw down a vessel here as well. Pay the one. Be nice if these cards would draw in the right order and not the wrong order.
Why did I choose this deck once again?
I would like to attempt to govern down, I think.
No block.
No block.
Oops, wrong thing. Control is the key. I got to click with that. Go. I will freak drive off of that.
Yep.
I forgot this card was single directional. Let's give it a try anyway. No, let's not. I'll bleed.
No block.
For 3.
Yeah.
Try to keep it ethical. Let's go to influence. 1 here, 1, 2, 3 here. Now let's bring down Anil. Carl might surprise me, but I don't think it's going to happen. How big can Easy E get? Pretty big, but I don't really think I want to do this cross table, but maybe. I don't think you're getting ousted that quick. So I'll pitch this Archon that, of course, I drew early game.
Should put it at the bottom of your library just in case.
Stop that. One day I'd like to play with that card.
Old meta, please. For 1.
He most certainly does.
Yeah, it's 1.
I have taken it.
Damn it, I forgot her ability. One day I'll remember this ability.
Please for 2.
Most certainly does. I take it.
It's 2. And Lubomira will do Ploton's Gift on inferior focus gate.
Yeah. No block.
How about that Salubri?
Steve, you blocking the Clothis?
Oh, sorry. No block.
Okay.
I was coughing.
All right. Got this Firebase Schwane.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try this. Belonging grants protection to this minion.
No block.
I'm going to step away for just a minute. I'll be right back.
No problem.
Mhm.
Cool. Unlocks from successful action. Gonna try and call Ancilla Empowerment.
Sure.
Not really a fan of that.
Oh, that's
But no block.
Well, at least I can go sleep early.
well, these are only so many. All right, no block from the Predator. All right. Jerome's on the card. I have 4 votes in favor. I have 8 votes in favor. And then I don't cap it because I'm terrible at this game.
I will reduce Steve's bull. Taken care of.
Yeah. Pull these 2 back.
Okay, back.
I fixed your pool. There was an anarchist. We assumed you didn't stop it in any way since you took 2 and your prey.
Wait, what?
And
There was-
I called him past in
An empowerment.
in
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
whichever one.
he doesn't fucking care because he can kill me next turn.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'm gonna discard this Majesty. Go.
Yeah, I'm not a fast enough deck to slow him down from that anyway. This family gathering, I draw this quick card. I'm gonna turn it over. It's Alex.
Surprise. Look,
Yay.
Hagata.
Here's one.
Hey, it's the king.
Oh, sorry, forgot to unlock. That does matter. I got this guardian angel, please. Tasha, please.
No block.
No block.
Okay. I assume you think you're going to be successful, Steve, in getting, and you don't.
And getting what? Sorry, you cut out.
You believe you're going to be successful getting the edge, so you don't want to bleed for 1.
I mean,
Well,
I'd
actually,
rather
it's
you
2.
not believe me
I'm
for
sorry.
1, but
Yeah,
or for
it's
2
2.
especially.
Yeah.
But I mean, there are ways that I can successfully get the edge and be bled for 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm interested in losing any.
You don't have to lose anything. I'll lose blood for it.
Oh, you mean you're not going to take anything out of my hand?
Oh, you have to play cards for that?
No, her special. You can force me to discard a card at random if you do successfully.
Oh, it's against me. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I was, for some reason, my brain was thinking it was when she bleeds, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll put 2 there. We'll get out the little baby. And
It was on half off special.
pretty much.
Well, 1/3 off special, but
yeah, not feeling the need for that right. It's going to bottom of my library, however. Go.
Unlock. Let's take one from here. And then let's give it right back to her. My master phase. Let's go. Sadly, Tasha Morgan does not require a discipline.
Correct.
Let's go for a bleed again with Ilanka.
No block.
It is for 1.
I will take it.
So violent I was.
Edge moves.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
And then let's see about this then. How about if I play a Revelations on Inferior?
Okay.
No block.
Okay.
Like, do you think I can block anything?
I mean, it's at 0 stealth, so you
No,
absolutely could.
Not an
have.
inferior.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
at 1 stealth. It is at 1 stealth. I remember this card being
Yeah.
not at stealth. That's my. I'm sorry. I completely forgot. But yeah, let me jump to your hand. Haha! It is there. I knew it. I
Yeah.
knew the way you were talking. You had it. And discard one of your choice. Sure.
Maybe you don't want to discard.
No, it's gone. You can hide your hand again and draw back up.
Yep.
Oh, I'm proud of myself in a little way. Let's.
Yeah, but it doesn't still change the
Oops.
matter that I'm still dead on the next turn.
You're not dead on the next turn. If I draw super well, maybe you're dead on the next turn. But
Well, you should gain 3 pool for specialization, pulling 2 back.
Yep. I'm gonna discard a
Yeah, but maybe I want to get the new minion out.
Unleashing the
Maybe.
Bestial and pass the turn. All right, Lackey.
Maybe you drew a. Maybe you'll draw a tribute to the master.
Maybe, or maybe I don't. Maybe I draw shit.
Yeah, I'm feeling you there. I'm waiting for Carl to surprise me and use that Dominate on Parijant.
Only if I take it from your ash heap.
No, master, plate 1.
No block.
Plate 1. Plate 1.
You got it.
Plate 1. Plate 1.
Yep.
Does it matter? No. No. No bleed. No bleed, because I don't unlock.
Oh yeah, those conditions are technically met.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I guess. Am I forced to?
If you pull 2 back, there's a chance you get an oust. And then from there, you've got more chances, right? I don't know. Maybe if you
Sure,
bring out a
but
second, maybe if you bring out a second gun.
with 5 minions, I have better chance.
There you go.
Like if he didn't have any plus bleed this turn, what will he have next turn?
It's a good argument.
But I guess once in a while I shouldn't do the greedy play.
Don't read. Yeah. Okay. No. I mean, that's 12 is still in the range of dominate, but much harder.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't need the pendings.
Okay. Unlock. I'm gonna get this free hunting ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and call it kind resource contested.
That you do.
No block.
Great. 3 to my prey, 1 to my predator. I have 4 votes in favor.
I have nothing.
What is voting?
4 to
Yeah,
nothing. Kind resource.
No, I was
Uh-huh.
making a joke about how I don't vote.
Oh,
I'm not interested in this.
Okay. Away it goes. Does that burn Ezzy's unlock?
The action was successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. Super dickery.
Yeah, because you were unlocked after a successful action, and then he unlocks because the action was
Yeah.
successful.
Right. All right. Let's found the Ebony Kingdom on this minion.
No block.
No block. I don't think that Obfuscate has any intercept possibilities.
Yeah. The day it does is the day I'll be very sad. Okay.
Hey, maybe
Well-
when the new cards come around, maybe there is intercept on Obfuscate.
All right. Well,
Hmm.
you're stopping at 4 minions. I'm stopping at 1 minion.
Okay.
Let's throw away this Majesty.
If I had realized that. Oh. Okay. Mistakes were made, not realizing my position. It's okay. Got this charisma.
On Alec?
Sure. He gets to take lots of actions that way.
Sure.
No block.
Yeah, you got it.
Custom 1. See, look at that. You can do 2 more times.
So how many sticks and how many prevents do you have in hand? Because you cannot block and you cannot bleed.
It's not that. Yeah, of course. No block.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Hey, at least the ivory bow is not on the hands of the corpse. Because that would be fucking funny.
What are you doing, Mara? She's gonna sit there.
No, she's not going to hunt and then force a will bleed.
No. I'm gonna move this family gathering to the bottom of my. And I think I'll discard this Shroud of Decay.
Somehow I think the family gathering at the bottom of your deck will be useless when you draw it again.
Unlock. Let me pick another
It's
one
a
up
cool
from her.
game.
No, because your grid will be empty by then. Maybe.
Let's go.
I don't have that many in here.
Ah, okay, you don't play that many. Okay.
No, yeah, not. I'm trying. This is like a toolbox, but not like 8.
Opikun would like to touch a Valoran at Fortitude, at Fortitude to Ilunka.
No block.
Yeah, no block.
Obfuscate still doesn't get any intercept.
Yep.
Apparently, I should not have moved that telepath. My deck.
Let's send in a bleed with Aniel.
No block.
It is for 1.
I will take it.
Yep. Sure will. Let's move to Influence and burn a wider view. Oops. And let's discard a little bit of these cards that require a minion to attempt to block.
Yeah. There is high possibility that I will never try to block you.
Yep.
Let's use the specialization and which one is it? I have 2 options. With this vampires it's going to be 2 swallows. And as my master phase action, let's give people option to rush up it.
Yeah, sure.
Bleed of 1.
You got it.
Bleed 1. And a bleed of 1.
Yep.
And a bleed of 1.
Taken.
And a hunt.
Okay.
Or is there block from the Salubris?
No black here.
Okay. I guess that's it. I need to discard something. Or do I need to actually discard? Yeah, let's discard a Lost in Crows.
Unlock. Get a blood. Give him an ancestor spirit.
Yep.
Gotta have a little fun. Let's try and get Kaduva's mask.
That is a lot of bleed and a lot of wolves.
No block.
No block.
All right. Only cost me 1. Unlock.
So you have.
He's got 4 votes, 5 in a referendum that he calls, and 3 bleed.
Right, yes. Well, that's actually still acceptable.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Speaking of, he's going to try and call Political Stranglehold.
No
Cute.
block.
Yeah. That
All
happens.
right. Yeah.
You gain
6
your
votes
3
in
pool.
favor. I'll
Unless
use
there's a
my
delay.
5.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not. Only drawing my obfuscate cards. I'm not drawing any of my bleed cards. I'm not drawing any of my master cards. I'm not drawing any of my reaction cards.
You
Yeah,
got
your praise.
you got a
your
couple of your
praise out
bleed
of range
cards.
at this point.
Like 2 of them.
You got the same number that I got.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I got 3 because I discarded one of them early on because I was like, oh, maybe this is too much bleed in my hand. Turns out I was real wrong.
Yeah.
But hey, if you had the govern on hand, would you have been too greedy and done the govern and threats and burn?
No, I wouldn't have governed in threats. It's very, very rare that I'll bleed for more than 3.
Done.
Ah,
All
goddamn.
right.
Pussy.
I am finally
know.
going to blow up
I am.
this
You are what you eat.
names. I'm going to draw some cards. Oh, well, that seems like a.
And you know, I'm just mostly joking.
No, I know. It's just one of my favorite responses to that retort. So
Yeah, she's going to put 3 here.
Oh, you're actually doing the family gathering and the grooming. I like the interaction between those two, but I have never ever um, like made it work. It somehow always fall flat on the face.
Let's burn 3 of my praise pool, please.
why is this card not a bleed?
Because it's the better of the like inside dirt.
Attempt to block with Ilanka.
Success.
What do you got, Pre?
I gotta see my hand here. Hold on a second. No pre.
I got stick.
Okay.
Who'da thunk
Here
it?
comes the touch of Valerian. No, touch of Oblivion.
Yeah.
Probably. If it happens, it happens.
I got
Fucked either way.
no maneuver.
I've got no maneuver.
I would like to send you to torpor, please.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured was happening. So you're gonna get that, but you're at least gonna get sticked.
Okay.
You don't even need to use the stick.
Nope.
You can save the context.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Yeah, because that costs 2, not 1. So either way, would have been fine.
And then fame triggers.
Yep.
So.
Sure thing.
1 second, the wife's calling me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll need to run upstairs after my turn.
Okay.
How long do you think you will need? And should we pause the timer then?
Well, I'm gonna rush. Apocan, please.
Sure.
Okay. Fight like a zombie.
Hey, Carl. Just for the record, next time, I'm not believing a fucking word you say. I'm gonna stick your zombie.
He hasn't ousted my prey or my predator like he thought I would.
I'm gonna stick the zombie as much as I can.
You do. I hit you for 2.
Yep. Oh, I gotta get counters moved. Come on, counters. Stop being assholes. All right. And I get hit for 2, I think. On the Actually, I will use
No.
Apikun's. Apikun can use his ability on himself, right? Yep.
Yes.
So I get hit for 1.
Let's make another corpse.
Yep. Can't stop it yet.
Hey, I cannot do full damage with the fucking obfuscate card. Even if I wanted to.
I guess we'll say fuck it and put 1 there.
It's that little shit. Who doesn't actually do anything. Oh well, he
Got all
can
the
get the
disciplines.
corpses, sure.
Got
I'm
all the
gonna get
disciplines. That's
rid
what
of
matters.
this hunting ground. I will discard this Eyes of Argus and don't need another corpse right now. And corpse to the bottom of the library. And go.
Okay. I'm going to pause the
any-
timer.
So any estimate on
I
how
am going to
long
pause
you
the
need?
timer. Go do what you got to do.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yep.
God damn it. No, I don't. Okay. Steve, did you pay for the fame yet?
I have not paid for the fame yet. I just unlocked, so I will pay for the fame with Ilonka,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll do that. So it's on record, and I got no master here. Let's move to minion, I think here, and Anya would like to attempt to rescue Ilonka.
No block. I still cannot get any intercept with the office.
No block.
Up she comes.
Oh.
Who's paying for it?
Oh, yeah, sorry, she is. Let's do here. Let's just try to drain this till she's dead. Let's Puppet Master bleed.
No block.
It's for 3. I will move to discard and pitch a Forced Confession.
On block. I will use specialization.
Steve, I
for
didn't feel like I was lying to you. I really assumed
2 of these.
that I was going to have an issue with having those guys behind me, but they have not, burned through Mark yet, and he's at 14 pool. So
Yeah, well, I'm only
So
drawing
forward.
my obfuscate cards.
yeah, I keep seeing you specialize them. Good thing you got the specialization, I guess.
It's a bleed of 2.
It is?
It's only 2.
Hey, look, we each found a bleed card at the same time.
All right.
Yay!
Yeah. Edge moves.
Edge does move.
Bleed of 2.
Ooh, you found more than I did.
Taken?
Bleed of 2.
Yep.
The jealousy's so strong over here.
Those disciplineless cards showing up that
Yeah. I mean, the Dominate has to show up to begin with, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure once you've dunked all my vampires, they'll have a handful of actions and bleed modifiers.
I will discard Parthenon.
All right. Unlock. Hunting ground doesn't do anything. Gonna get this free Dreams of the Sphinx.
Yep. Resume the timer. I will push the button.
Oh yeah, I didn't take that.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna lock it for cards. Huh. Well, that's something. Bleed for 3.
The aggressive corpse, please, right here.
Everyone gets -1 intercept.
I guess Moira better do it, please.
Where are you? Block fail.
How about
Not bouncing it to me.
Costs him a blood, but he can do it.
why does it cost him a blood?
Caduva's Mask. Reaction cards require Auspex. Cost an additional blood when this
Sure.
Libon is acting.
All right. So I've got 2 intercepts. Well, 1 intercept. So
You do. You've caught me.
okay,
I'm ready for strikes.
same.
Majesty.
It's good.
Founders of the Ebony Kingdom to this minion.
No block.
Yep, no block. Obfuscate still doesn't get any intercept.
It's my first successful action.
Non-bleed action or non-hunt action.
And
Non-hunt action, yes.
and you keep the card on that.
Oh yeah, yep. That founder stays.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yep, I remembered it with the other one.
Yep.
Got it with this one.
Like, have I really only drawn one insider? What the fuck?
So it looks like.
Yeah.
And resources contested.
No block.
No block.
3 forward, 1 back. I've got 5.
That's 6.
3, 4, 5, 6, 10 votes.
I am going to say no. What the fuck?
Okay.
All right.
I guess, well, Carl, you are the.
No.
Your impulse is first.
You actually had it on the table before I said anything. So
Okay.
I saw yours
sure.
appear when mine was ready to drop.
Okay.
But your impulse
actually, no.
would have been first.
No. Let's. Sorry.
It's a referendum. There's no.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
All right.
doesn't
We'll take
matter.
that
I don't have to
back into
like,
my hand.
yeah. That's weird, right? Because votes are out of order.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
I've been complaining about this for a while.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I don't think it matters.
All right. I'm discarding a hiding in the open instead.
It's probably better for you to play that because that cycles a card that can become an insider.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I don't mind if that's the way it works.
And after that, you can rape me with your corpses.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, looks like I get to act again. So let's belonging grants protection to this minion.
Yep.
Yep. No block.
Let's pull some back. Let's discard a dreams. Discard down to my hand size with bewitching oration and a champ kindred. No, that's dumb. Ankle cog. Because he's already got too much bleed. Go.
All right. Unlock. I got a giant's blood here, please.
God
Sure.
damn it.
Abacan, please.
Hey, what? Did my Haven Uncovered actually do something?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I used it last time.
Yeah.
The corpse. But...
Yeah, no block.
All right. I'm ready for strikes.
Yep.
I have a bow.
I'll roll with it.
Okay, your strike is
Roll. Hands. Yeah. Sorry.
okay.
I'm not. I won't stick you. You can have it. No, you can have it. I'm not sticking you.
Okay. I'll prevent and gain a press.
Sure.
I will press.
Sure.
I got a bow.
I have got a stick this time.
I prevent the stick.
I will prevent yours as well.
I'll gain an additional strike.
Yeah, I mean, if you got it all, you got it all. I cannot fucking believe I'm being outclassed in combat by a discipline that's not supposed to be a combat discipline.
Well, ranged ag does cover a multitude of gaps.
Yeah, yes, it does.
So how many counters does the stick still have?
Oh yeah, it loses 2.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
So it's down to
That
1. Okay.
guy's got that. Yeah.
I think this is the first time, like, that actually the Haven Uncovered played on somewhere did something.
Oh no, I've seen Haven Uncovered do a lot, and most often when I see Haven Uncovered do something, it's always like played in a weird way to just like either cycle a card or put on some guy by another player, and then a different player actually is a person taking the most advantage of it. It is not normal that I see Haven Uncovered be first party played, but
Yeah, but like
what do you
Let's
got?
get a new corpse, please.
Corpse yourself to death.
like it doesn't like it, in a way like the Haven Uncovered in this deck doesn't make any sense.
Yep, it doesn't.
But I still play it in this deck, so I can give other people options. Or if there is like a, let's say like Stanislava on 1 blood, I can still
Pull it up.
just like rush
Hate it.
Bolognese.
her with 4 minions or something. She will eventually go down.
All right. Right. Let's worry about the potential anarchist. And this aggressive corpse will rush Ilanka, please.
Yeah, go for it.
I fight like a corpse.
I don't care. I fight like a stick.
Okay.
Wait, that was the one that had no. Did they have 1 blood on it, or did it have 2? I'm sorry, I thought it
One.
was a different one. Then
Yep.
I just punched. I don't stick.
Okay.
Oh, that was a different one.
No. Let's see. Let's aggressive corpse. Fuck it. Let's aggressive corpse Ilanka.
Yeah, let's wait here.
Okay, burn the top card of your library, please.
Sure.
Only if you try to block, of course.
I assume the wake here meant that he was.
Yeah, the move is me attempting to block. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Block is good, so you'll lose the top card of your
Hold on.
library.
I'm trying to do it. Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
I started clicking the button and then got interrupted, and then move top 1 to bottom or to top of Ash.
Or you can just click on the show top library or.
Yeah, I could have done that too. I always forget where that button the button, but.
Yeah, I fight like a corpse.
Sure, you do.
Okay.
You can punch for 1.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go and put this Eyes of Argus to the bottom of my library.
But do you want to hear a secret?
Okay, so you're down your discard?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You know that you can use the Opicon's ability even in Torpor.
Yep. I thought about that, but I have machinations at this moment.
Okay.
Ooh.
Unlock. I'm gonna take a blood from Ilanka.
Mm-hmm.
No master. Minion. Aniel is going to govern, bleed, seducing here.
No block.
It is 4/3.
I will take it.
Abikun would like to
Pay for
self-rescue.
the govern, please.
What?
Pay for the govern, please.
Oh, yep. Abikun would like to self-rescue.
Yeah.
Carl?
Attempts to block.
Thinking. I will. Sure. You got it. You want to eat?
No.
Okay. Let's go with Ilanka attempting to bleed, seducing here.
Yes.
Just one.
Okay.
I wonder what it would have been like if I could have gotten to play the game with this hand, but with a hand, but oh, whatever, Dick. Whatever. I'm going to move to discard and finally see these useless things go to the garbage.
Unlock. Use the specialization. To faceless.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is this shit? I'm not drawing anything.
Well, I mean, part of that is you're not able to burn through your stealth cards, so
Yeah, I know.
that's the killer.
Dance Macabre on Blister. Blister will bleed for 1.
Taken.
Let's make it 2.
Okay.
Little.
Are you unlocking with Dance Macabre?
Can he?
I could, but I don't.
Do you have any blood?
Yeah, Blister has
It's
to
hidden
block.
under the card.
Oh, it's on. Oh, it's under Dance Macabre.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the
Yeah,
way
I
I'm
will.
looking at it, but sure.
Little Billy will bleed for 1.
No block.
Let's make it 2.
Okay.
And bleed for 1.
Yeah.
Each 1.
Okay.
That's it. Let's discard Belt Legion. What the fuck is this shit?
Unlock. Hunting ground. Blood. Yeah.
Oh, I made a mistake. God damn it.
You're fine. Your mistakes are meaningless at this point.
Lane for 4.
No.
No, that's fair. Dreams for cards. How about another Valine for 4?
Well, I cannot do anything about that. But put a counter on the dreams.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, I'm pissing on the windmills here.
Okay.
Like the idea is to do 6 pool damage with a minion. Not do 5 with all of them.
Well, you got it. You got it. Attempts to call Anarchist Uprising.
Well, it already mentioned he supposedly has a delaying tactics, but so he needs to have somebody, wake up. But
No block.
Yeah, no block.
All right. Well, we all know what's coming.
Yep.
Delaying time.
All right. Comes back to my hand. Discard this. Hiding in the open.
I love that Obtenebration gets a wake. Fortitude gets a pay a blood to untap situationally.
And try the block.
Yeah.
Bleed a 3.
Corpse.
-1 intercept everywhere.
Tries.
Fails.
No block.
It's for 3.
Also costs a block because of the mask.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I paid it.
Yep. He did.
Okay.
All right.
Edge moves.
It does. Successful action. There's got to be something good I can do here.
No. Didn't you get delayed? Yeah, you got delayed, so you don't get an unlock.
Oh, right. I don't get the unlock.
Yep.
You're correct. All right. Well, good. Saves me from having to think. Let's pull
Hey.
2 back.
Who stole all my cards? I have 4 hand size. What the fuck?
You stole all your cards
Yeah, you did.
with old friends.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard.
Your old friends stole all your cards. That's why you can't keep hanging around with those kids from high school.
I'm going to discard this Giant's Blood. And then discard down to my hand size with 2 Valines. What fun.
All right. Unlock. Family Gathering, please.
Sure.
Draw this quick card. Turn it over. Turn it back. Let's groom 3 to that guy.
Sure. Carl, sometimes you make me want to keep downloading the save states and double checking your deck file.
Hey, that's cheating.
No, I would not be checking it to see what the cards are. I'd be checking to see if the numerical values keep shifting in the pile.
They do not. Yeah. Okay. I don't think you're getting ousted next turn. So I'm rushing easy.
Hey. You know what? That's probably fair.
Yeah. Like I'm running out of tricks to stop you. Are you blocking?
No, I don't. I'm not blocking anything.
I got this stick.
Okay.
I'm
yeah.
gonna try to use this stick and see if you don't end combat.
I will, in fact, end combat.
Okay.
Hey, maybe once in this game I can use my stealth card.
I have this corpse, please, with a rush of ease.
Yep, you do.
I got.
I'm
Are you
not
blocking?
I'm not blocking. Why
Okay.
start now?
I've got hands too.
Yeah, I go to torpor.
Okay. I take your hands. Okay. Where's the edge?
It's mine.
Okay.
I bled you.
You
Amazingly.
did. Spectral Servitor, please.
Sure.
It's got 1 life, and it can act, so
Yep.
it'll bleed for 1, please.
It has inferior obtenebration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why don't you deal some damage to my guys? Here you go. Try to block.
Block's good.
Okay.
I'm ready for strike.
Straight to punches.
Same.
Punch. Now show me what you really wanted to do.
No, I really wanted the edge.
You can still get it, right? Your deck can do anything it wants to do.
Surely it can.
Stealth, intercept, deflect, prevent, combat. I guess I can't vote.
Yeah, well, let's just say fuck it and eat Apicon anyway.
Yeah, there you go. All yours.
Blood Hunt.
Yeah.
You can toss the edge for what it's worth.
I can toss the edge, or I can toss this KRC.
Yeah.
There you go. Even better.
I was kind of assuming I was getting.
Oh yeah.
That's the whole reason I wanted the edge.
Yep.
Okay. Let's. One here. Turn card. Unmasking.
Sure.
Let's put this Shadow Sentinel to the bottom of my library. And make it your turn.
Unlock. First master, wider view.
Yep.
Second master, healing touch.
Sure. Is that that's the rescue one? Okay.
Mandatory hunt.
No block.
Yep.
I attempt to block with Mora, please.
I say Fukov.
I mean, fuck off is -1 intercept, right?
It's superior.
Costs a blooded superior, doesn't it?
No.
No, it doesn't. Oh, it's that good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's clan specific. The other card that shouldn't cost a blood, though.
I guess the aggressive corpse will try instead.
Sure. I will actually Hold on, I'm thinking. Yeah, okay. Punch. Or, yeah, just punch. No, I'm gonna, hold on, sorry. Yeah, well, I'm debating what's after the punch. That's what I'm debating. Yeah, you know what the hell? You're gonna fucking kill me anyway, right? So let's just touch a Valor in here.
Okay. I'm done with that combat.
Cool. Double checking things.
You have the chance to do the funniest thing ever right now.
I mean, you're getting the rescue regardless. Question is, what do I want to pay for it? Not. I mean, in terms of blood. That's not the issue here.
Yeah, opportunity cost.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's pull out Easy E.
Eagle sight shenanigans.
No eagle sight shenanigans.
Woohoo!
Gain of blood.
I'd love to.
Additionally, I'll put myself in a high risk maneuver, and I will freak drive. Ilanka would like to have to hunt, and she will seduce her.
No block.
No block.
Hold on a sec. Yep. I'm going to It's a hard debate.
That's cool.
Not yet. The action's still. I guess yeah, it is gone.
Oh.
Either way, technically. Yeah, you know what? In this position, Carl's kind of left me no choice. So bye, bitch.
Okay.
Oh.
Gets rid of the fame. That goes to my ash heap, please.
Yeah. Yep, because you can get it back. Right.
Yes.
There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's really funny too, because right as we got to that point, the deck was like, hey, you could have had lethal if you would have only gone through 5 more cards.
3 times replace. Okay. Guess I'm not using specialization. This one is going to be on lead of 2.
You got it.
It's only 2.
Taken.
Then it's going to be inside dirt for 3-4.
It is.
And lead of 1.
Taken.
Yep. And I guess that's good.
Unlock. Running ground. finish off dreams for cards. Let's play this discount Mbari Market Harare for only 2 pool. Yeah, let's try to call Reigns of Power.
Mora.
Everyone gets -1 intercept. And let's not draw the block fails, so you got me.
No, he doesn't have you yet, right?
Well,
I-
he's got the Bolo
I
Convergence.
burned the blood for the bowl.
Yeah, okay. I missed the blood burning. I see it now. Sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh no, it was risky. I screwed up when I actually decided to block with the aggressive corpse because that meant I was in a position where things might get dicey. Anyway, it's
Yeah, it's my
I got
combat.
pre,
All right. Yeah.
and then it's your combat, sir.
It is. Yeah, no, I'm done. So I'm just I'm Majesty,
Okay.
unlock, must hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone
Nope.
care? No.
No.
Sorry to disappoint everybody.
Yeah. I thought you'd lead with the bleed, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah, Mambari goes on to come off because I'm gonna pretend like I still have a chance. Discard this Founders of the Ebony Kingdom. Discard down to my hand size with a Villain and a Hiding in the Open.
All right. Unlock.
Mhm. Did you draw literally all of it, Carl? Everything?
No, I don't have everything.
Are you sure?
Okay, let's start with a bleed of 1, please.
Take the edge.
All right. Easy.
Yeah, here I am.
Corpse.
Torpor.
Are they predator prey only? Because no? Okay.
What Predator Prey only?
I guess it's a little early. No, he'd still a turn early.
Blister.
There it is.
Yeah.
Let's make it Lubamira.
Yeah.
I got this stick.
You do.
Um,
Go long.
Yep. Get it out now, I guess.
Like the fucking corpse are so fucking stupid. Who the fuck like thought it was good idea to get them out as they are.
I think it's the kind of card that when you look at it initially doesn't look like it's going to be as difficult a thing to deal with. And then in practicality, the rest of the cards give a lot of synergy to give it what it needs.
Yeah, but you can just only play fucking corpses.
I don't think that would be as like effective a winning strategy though. But
It's fucking annoying at least.
it is.
Rescue Alec, and then a mandatory hunt.
Sure. Go to town.
Okay. We'll draw up to my hand size. I will put this FBI in play,
Sure.
and I will put this Eyes of Argus on the bottom of my list. I'm going to make it your turn.
Unlock. No unlock effects. Master Life in the City.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do with that?
So let's be clear here. I don't fail to recognize that there's only one person at the moment, if I go after you, that has a shot in hell at winning this game. I am fully aware where the boogeyman lies. The only problem is I can't do shit about the boogeyman. That's the problem with boogeymen. They can't really be touched. It's all just really psychological, right?
Yeah, but like I'm thinking like should I just cycle my wash just to get it out of my hand?
Look, if you want to cycle a wash, that's fine. I'll just accept that my vampire gets dunked. It's all good to me. So
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I'm not using it.
I don't even have enough blood to perform a rescue. So let's hunt.
What?
Hold on, I gotta play this before the action is announced. Sorry. There you go.
Yeah, no block.
Okay. Free drive.
Mm-hmm.
Hunt again.
No block.
Yep.
Fun. Thank you, deck. I will move to discard, and I will discard a Govern the Unaligned. You need to double roll for me to have a chance. And that's still just a draw.
Well, there's a good chance that, like, I literally have gained. I guess the pool I've gained has just gone on minions because it's just been Family Gathering and Groaning. Pulled anything back.
But you've had every card you need to have in in just about every situation. So
it may feel like it to you, but I keep looking at my hand.
Just because you think it could be better doesn't mean it hasn't been exceptionally good.
I should have rushed Old.
Let's play Dance Macabre on.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that would have been better to rush Old in the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bleed of 2.
Yep.
It's 2. Then I will do Insider, full damage.
All right, that's gonna take me out.
Yeah.
Good game.
This could be rough for me right here.
Potentially. We'll see. You've weaseled your way out of plenty of other situations.
Mm. Yeah, I should have rushed Old Nadaka. That would.
Let's bleed my prey for 1 with 3 stealth.
Or I can get there.
Yeah, 3 intercept.
4 stealth.
Okay.
It's a clear 1.
Taken. I've seen no other bounce cards since the 1 bounce card that I drew earlier.
Well, inside turret.
There's the double roll.
Full damage.
Is it happening?
Try to block with Mora.
No, you.
Try to block with this corpse, please.
2 stealth.
Should have gotten old Nadeka. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't have it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I that was my
Okay.
mistake. When I didn't think about the swallowed, and that's what killed me. Yeah. If I had taken old Ned, then I can maybe get another turn. But yeah, it's
Well, Carl, that was payback for not going backwards. So
he took forever. I mean, so
I know,
had to
I
start
understand,
over.
but at some point you could have thrown the damage back just to be like, hey, see, I did it.
I mean,
Unlock.
I mean, sure. Sorry, I'll get off the
I'll
table
do
in a
this here.
second. I want to see what my
Sorry.
thing is here. Just revealing my cards to myself. Oh yeah! Wow! Wow!
Let's
So much bounce and intercept.
bleed.
Oh my God! There's
No block.
3.
I will take it.
Yeah. I will burn the wider view for 2 pool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll discard a vessel.
Just
yeah.
glad I managed to
Wait,
hang on
those
as
are
long as I
correct, sorry.
did.
Well, this game would have been different if you hadn't.
Oh, I'm discarding. Oh, no, I did discard, right?
I
Yeah, I discarded a vessel.
I assumed I was going to win with just 2 VPs.
I will use my master phase action to
I know
remove a
what
blood from Rafael.
first card is I put on the bottom of my library. The 3 of the bottom 4 cards
Lead
were
of
all
2.
telepathic misdirections.
Sure.
All of my bounce and intercept was
Show me the dirt.
Yeah, here it is.
Yep.
Lead of 1.
Wakes. Why draw wakes? I could just draw them while Carl was acting with all my bleed bounce. All right.
There you
I
go.
will discard Masquerade Kingdom.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I need to get off the
Unlock.
table. I was just looking at my thing here. Yeah, Mark, it was you held on just so too
bleed.
long. Like it
And I will hold on. I'm gonna play this
you.
on this guy.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
All right. It's for 2, and then you get me. Because I can't. Oh wait, hold on. I can discard a card. Hold on. I get one last discard. Okay, yeah. Now you get me.
Okay, good game.
Oh.
yeah.
What the fuck, deck? What the fuck?
I should have rushed old Ned. That was a mistake I made. I mean, even if I hadn't done that, he gets. I get another turn, which is then 2 more rushes. So I put something else down, but then I'm facing.
But like, wasn't the choice between Lubomira and old Nektaka?
Yeah, and I should have done old Nadaka. I was concerned.
Yeah?
I was concerned.
But like, I could have done the same thing with Lubomira.
I was concerned about the elder impersonation, which is why I went after him.
Yeah, Nadaka can't maneuver.
Yeah, he can't maneuver.
Right.
So it would guarantee cut one of your actions down.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and so that would have been better for me. I would have 2 more rushes and other card movement, right? Which would have been good for me. Because even if you bring somebody in, you know, there's a chance I can put somebody down.
Yeah, indeed. But
Yeah.
like, oh my god,
So
what the fuck was my draws?
yeah, it just depends. Like that was a mistake.
Very costly.
But I saw one bounce. It was in my opening hand. I put it on. I basically put it on the library as my first card. The bottom 4 cards in my deck were telepathic, 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 and then I added another telepathic.
Carl,
was like,
if I took
I
the
was
chance and
tired.
brought out a second minion, do you turn around sooner?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I have
100%.
I have to. I mean, the fact that you had one minion, you know, I was dancing. I like the fact I was flushing all these wakes. I'm like, I'm going to draw bounce because there's so much bounce in this deck. I looked, it was literally like stacked all next to one another. It was crazy. So total lackey shuffle. But yeah, I have to turn back sooner because then you know, like I did draw my delaying tactics, which was useful, but like I can't afford to spend the time, you know, I mean, that much time and effort staying alive, because the deck really, its pool gain mechanism is grooming, but really need minion action, so I kept bringing them out because I kept getting good combos. I mean, I paid 1 pool for a 5 cap. How could I not bring the guy out? So, you know, it was just, I just didn't, you know, I had some of the right stuff for handling Steve, which was good. I had the additional strike. I had the press so that I could get enough hits to make it work. You know, the touch of oblivion was good, but yeah, the fact that like I would have totally bounced that bleed of 1, knowing that Lubomira is going to come in with a combat ends, and I'm going to be, or with a block fails, and I'll be hosed. So it was just, but yeah, second minion means I have to turn around. If you had got me with 1 minion, and it was possible, it was getting there. That's why I started having to back row, because you were starting to scare me with just easy, because he's got at least 2 actions a turn, depending on, you know, if you've got a majesty. My only good news was that you can't steal corpses.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but you know, it was a good game. I mean, I wanted to rush. Like Steve, you rescuing like meant that I if you don't rescue Mark, I spend more rushes going at your prey, and probably am still only bleeding you for 1.
I don't think that's like, if I don't rescue you, you can say that that's going to end up happening, but the thing is, no matter what happened there, I was in a shitty situation that was going to give you a win regardless. If I didn't do the only option I saw, which was take my cross table ally and give him one last opportunity to kill you before you get to make your final push to sweep the table. And that's also why I didn't bring out another Elanka, was because I also realized if you got to go even a step forward, it gave you the incentive you needed to finish the table. So I had to be in a position where I was like, well, the only play I can go for is to make it seem like I am basically broken, and maybe somebody will finally take the lunge necessary. And I think it was more I don't think it was people being afraid to take the lunge, it turned out. I think it was just more people not having what they needed to take the lunge. But I was trying to force a lunge to finally happen, so I might be able to capitalize.
I think Pizza finally just drew his cards. I mean, how many
Yeah,
cards did you
like
go through?
in this deck, there is no thing called lunge. This just goes forward. Period. Like
He goes forward as fast as the cards allow.
Yeah, the
yes,
lunge I was looking for was the lunge from Carl realizing that that you have a good shot at winning the table. So I needed Carl to actually start pushing bleed through, and Carl was just completely unwilling to throughout most of the game to send a bleed even remotely forward until like towards the very end when it was just a trap anyway.
Well, so here was my thought, right, which is why I wasn't bleeding, is I felt if I bled forward, you're a stone's throw from ousting, and I can't contain easy, but I've got a lot of corpses, so maybe I can hit some. So it just felt like I really wanted faster so that I could really get in to my cross table like early with lots of rushes and a pool buffer, and that didn't happen. And I kept using resources and getting whittled by Mark, and it just was like I like the fact that your deck was drawing dead was probably to your advantage.
No, because you were still going real, like whether or not you want to like say that you were still going real hard on making sure I didn't have minions, which is what like stuck me in the position of I guess I'm just not going to let Carl get an oust on me unless he tanks the entire board.
So at that point,
that was like turn 5 where you started pushing forward. You'd already had the fame on my minion and we're already set on it. By the time once you dunked my minion, I was done with the idea of spending a single pool on anything else that wasn't going to benefit me. And the whole goal was just, if Carl wants me to just be a wall that like sits here for the remainder of the game with no minions, that's cool by me.
I think you misunderstood my play. I mean, you blocked with the famous guy, so I used the card in hand. Like that meant it was pool damage with lead you. And at that point, the table situation was that your prey was at 10. You had 3 guys with dominate, and I was thinking, and it didn't happen, I was Mark.
But thinking, sorry, you cut out in the middle there.
Yeah.
So you.
Yeah, I
think
was
your noise gate's a little high.
Yeah, I was thinking he was going to blow through Mark, so I actually didn't want you to oust him, and I'm like, you got 3 guys with dominate. Like, I'm assuming that you can oust him with 3 guys with dominate. Now, I understand that you drew dead for a while, and that.
Well, then on top of it, though, you choosing to like cripple me off of almost completely cripple me off of it early on meant that there was zero way I was ever going to go forward because I'm not just going to give you a free 2.
I get that, but what I'm like, for me, it was a balance. I was trying to kill 2 vampires so that you could damage him but not oust him. I didn't care if you ousted him after he ousted.
But I'm not going to make that. I'm not going to damage him at all once you have revealed to me that ultimately you have total control of my board. That's never going to happen for me. I'm going to let you like sit and see if somebody else finishes you.
I would have told like you don't understand my place. I
think you just cut out for the entirety of that. Hold on, restart that.
I said, I don't think you understand my playstyle because I totally wouldn't have given a shit if you had ousted Pizza after he gets Mark. I needed Mark off the table, especially at that point. I needed Mark off the table. He was.
Yeah, but the way I saw it as it was, he wasn't taking Mark off the table because Mark was sustaining at the moment. He was up to 14 pool at a certain point. No, I know. But he was also at 14 pool, which meant it was going to be at least several turns. So the best play I had was to just continue to like soak rushes and be a wall in the event that eventually you get your turn, you get to swing it across. And maybe eventually Carl will be like, hey, this is kind of taking a little while. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a push forward. Maybe if it gets too close and Steve's clearly not going forward, maybe I'll send a little something over across the table just to keep the game in a better state of balance. but there was an assumption that like I would continue to go forward when I was basically in a position of nothingness. Even before that, like my view of nothing when I see a table that is in the position that yours was, Carl, is much different. I know where this goes. I know like the destination of this thing. I'm not going to like if I can just choose to opt out of the trip, then I will. I just won't go on the trip, and we can see if
Yeah, yeah,
you'll make the trip happen.
but it was close still. It was like
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
it
think
was
it would have been
only
as
it
close
was
if I hadn't
only
shut down. If I hadn't shut down in the way that I did, I don't think it would have been as close. I think Carl would have finished the table quickly.
I don't see that, but you know, my again, like I kept expecting Mark to die, and he just kept not dying, and that
yeah,
really
like
was messing
I'm
with.
supposed to have this kind of hand, what I'm showing here.
Yeah,
This is what I should have.
sure. And you know, it's just like, yeah, Mark not. I mean, Mark. I mean, you were a stallion in that game. You just kept moving
Well, yeah, I
forward.
mean,
It just
it.
was amazing. Like,
I mean, the point of the bloat is that I'm supposed to be able to bring out other minions with it, but yeah, if I have to run it back,
yeah,
and then that's what I do.
There was a, you know, I think I got too cavalier with some of my because it was just coming up, and you know, so yeah, I don't know. It was just one of those things where I didn't have the stuff in hand early, stopping you. And you know, that is, you know, so you know, eventually I needed to back. Maybe I should have back rushed you sooner. But then I think you just get rescued, and I think that's a waste. Because I really like when you got low blood total, then you became a juicy target, and it was worthwhile.
Yeah, I was thinking about after I played the Blaine, I'm like, is this really a good idea? Maybe I should have only done 2.
One second. I'll be right back.
But I don't know.